And now several media reports citing that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has vowed to amplify the voices and concerns of the global South nations at the G7 Hiroshima summit. So the Prime Minister setting the tone for the G7 summit, listing out India's focus at the world stage, vowing to amplify voices of global South. We've already been speaking of the broad agenda of the G7 meeting and how it's going to revolve around nuclear disarmament, around economic resilience, around economic security, regional issues, climate change, energy security, food and health. We're also learning of how he will personally be interacting with the President Zelenskyy of Ukraine as well. That's a very important meeting that's going to take place on the sidelines. But this is the Prime Minister reportedly vowing to amplify the voices and concerns of global South nations at the G7 Hiroshima summit. Rishabh, over to you for more details.
So India has been advocating the rights of global South at the multilateral, setups, be it G20, be it BRICS, be it SCO, or even now at G7, where India is another guest country in Japan this year. India has been talking about global South and how the developed countries need to come together to help global South is what India has been advocating for quite some time now. And we have had a global summit in India as well, Global South Summit in India as well, which was called the Voice of Global South. And Dr. S. Jaishankar did speak there as well, and how the developed countries or the part of G20 and G7 groupings can come together and help global South, which includes whole of Australia or whole of Africa and other developing countries of Asia as well. And that's the reason that now India, when the Prime Minister is going as the guest at the G7 in India, would like to amplify the needs of global South at this important forum as well. Remember, G7 is a grouping in which we have the most vibrant democracies and economies of the world, apart from Russia and China, and India would not like to miss this opportunity to amplify what global South needs from this summit as well. And hence, Prime Minister amplifying such issues at G7 is very significant.
Thank you for that, Rishabh. We'll keep coming back to you as we continue to track the latest stuff from G7 in Japan. In the meanwhile, shifting our